What's going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. They let me out of work early, man. Look, bro, I was about to play the greatness, man. I just got Destiny 2. You know, I'm in the like somewhere, bro. I'm ready to play it, man. I started last night, bro. It was beast. But I said, nah, man. I'll keep that in there for a sec. It's time to read some Kingdom. Son. And man, dude, so I have the files open right here. Huge shout out to JCXGA, man, for giving me this this list right here of zip files, man. Because right here in front of me, I have these zip files, which means, guess what? No more waiting for the next page to load. All I have to do is download them, man. So huge shout out to you, bro. At least up until I believe that's chapter 526. We'll be using this format. So here we go, guys. Hopefully this will be a good format. I'm gonna try it out with just a double today, see if the format's exactly the same. You know, there's no pages out of order and whatnot, and then we'll continue off from there, bro. I gotta read some Kingdom, man. After the Locust Oaths and hype, I gotta read some Kingdom. So let's get right into this greatness, man. Alright, here we see Yotanwa, man. Chapter 518, Battleground Ryuyo. So this is gonna be a Yotanwa chapter? Dignified and refined, the noble lady. Oh, I gotta make this bigger, man. All right. Hold on. You know what? Let me go back and open them all at the same time, and then if it lets me go down, 19 documents, 19 total pages. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Dignified and refined, the noble lady that commands thousands and tens of thousands. The two armies would receive their respective notifications at roughly the same time. I bring a message from Riboku-sama. The Qin forces have forced the refugees into Gyo and engaged them in a battle of provisions, dude. You know, I still can't get over that. Just how insane Osen is, man, that he's willing to go through a strategy like this. The man is insane. It falls to either the Atsuyo or Ryoyo armies to break the siege on Gyo. So that really did happen? And it appears our waiting ends here. We must first vanquish this mountain tribe army that stands in our way. We can finally get started, it seems. No, not quite, sir. Miroku-sama urges you not to rush into action and to instead move cautiously. Though they may be the very same men that liberated Sai from the coalition army's clutches 5 years ago, but apart from them possessing overwhelming offensive capabilities, there is still much we do not know about them. Perhaps the very way they do battle is in a matter incomprehensible to us plainsfolk. To leap into an engagement purely due to our numerical advantage could risk heavy loss on our part. This is the same man that took them on in the coalition. He understands what they are capable of, what the Qin is capable of. So he's trying to play it safe, but at the same time he's trying to be aggressive. You know, it's in some of the only minds that can actually balance those two is Riboku. You know, it's amazing. Now that I think about it, the few light skirmishes we've had with them so far have always resulted in our men being trounced. At any rate, Riboku-sama wishes you to continue holding your positions, at least until the newly appointed commander Shunsuiju-sama arrives. We're swapping commanders? And for it to be Shunsuiju, that's the dude that, because from what I was told, what I read was a translation error. And apparently Shunsuiju is about to be the commander of this Ryuso army. So this will be interesting. Granted, he is a general, but his achievements are still Shunsuiju, the orphan of the north. Furthermore, Riboku-sama says, depending on how events unfold, there may even be a need for you to lure out Ryoyo's core forces that remain nested within the city. Nested? Sounds like some Gears of War 2. Did you guys ever play Gears of War, man? Or Gears of War 2 specifically, whenever you go right into the Locust hideout? And I mean, that's a great game, man. I mastered that game, 1750 at a 1750 gamer score. I loved Gears of War 2, man. That's a legendary Xbox 360 game, bro. As a matter of fact, it's so legendary, my 360, I can get it up from here. I can't get it up. Maybe I can bring the camera down here. You know, it's got the logo right there, man. The Gears of War greatness. And that game was fire, man. That game was fire. But this is what it reminds me of, right here. First we have a Gears of War reference last week with, or let's just say 2 days ago, with locusts, and now we have this nested. But wait, we're talking about 50,000 against our 90,000 here, and despite that, Ryoko-sama's predictions is that it is us who will take the greater losses, and for it to be against some swarm of savages too. I heard that the liberation of Saya occurred in an instant. That's factual. Hence, there was not enough time for us to accurately gauge just how powerful these Chin Mountain tribes truly are, yo. They haven't gauged, not even us as readers have gauged how powerful they are. On the other hand, they could also prove to be weaker than we give them credit for. And as for Suiju himself, he's on his way here now with an entourage of 1,000 elites. He's expected to arrive within half a day. Have the men switch to offensive formations. Yes, sir. Make preparations so that we will be ready to attack the moment the Supreme Commander arrives. Yes, sir. General Heki is currently in Joffrey. Yeah, that's right. Heki is coming. Heki is coming, which means there, if it's about to be 70, right? 70,000. No. How many is Heki coming with? 2,000, right? 2,000 of the reserves, if I'm not mistaken. No, I forgot. General Heki is currently en route to the head of 10,000 men to serve it as, hey, that's what it was. I don't know where I got 2,000 from, but he also brought enough food to last 10 days or so. I see that will certainly be helpful. I clicked on the page thinking it would switch over, man. He said, I'm so used to it, man. I've never downloaded it. Besides Steel Ball Run and like some of Shogun Assassination, I've never really downloaded chapters, man. Like whenever I read One Piece digitally, it's like this because I buy the volumes. So this is so weird to me. So weird. The plan is to have your grand total of 60,000 men holding off the opposing 90,000 strong Ryoyo army here. But going by what General Osen thinks, if Ryoyo City sends out further reinforcements, then the enemy ranks will probably swell even further. But even so, Tanwa, somehow you will need to keep the Zhao occupied here until Gyo's granaries empty and the city falls into our hands. The Ryoyo army cannot be allowed to approach Gyo. I understand. And behind that smile is the Lord of Death. Let's go. Thank you for the message. You may retire to a tent until Heki's army arrives. Yes, thank you, ma'am. If there's anything I can help you with, please do not hesitate to call for me. Understood. Well then, let's get this started. Let's go. Fate can be a strange thing. I'm already sweating, son. I never would have... Sorry about that. I kicked my computer, man. The hype is real, son. I never would have thought that the day would come when our Figo tribe would stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Don't you agree, Vajio? Look at this man's mask. He has a hawk right here. Alright, his mask looks beast. He has his hair in the back, bro. He looks kind of beast. I can't lie. He looks beast. But you know, if he's been next to Baggio, man, like I said last time, man, Baggio, this man is a 20,000 man tank by himself. Yo, Baggio's a beast. Though if the queen wasn't the type of woman that she is, we would have resisted you until our dying breath, taking down as many of you as we could. Man, right, Capro? Cree! All the tribe leaders have said the exact same thing. Do you know why it is that all the selfish tribe leaders joined Tanwa's banner to fight under here? It's hilarious, because Tanwa's strength is on a whole other level. They're putting respect on her name, listen! It's hilarious because Tanwa's strength is on a whole other level. She truly is a monster. Trying to bet a woman like that with force is only being asked to be cut down in response. Which is why all the tribe leaders have decided to join her in battle in the hopes of racking up achievements. Also, Tanwa will fall for them. And they're trying to be the no-pull-out guy, man. That is what I'm trying to get. That's what I am getting from this statement, bro. That's what I'm getting from this statement. And honestly, I you know, I put respect, man. I put respect on his name. I have to. I have to, man. Would I do the same? Most likely. More than likely. More than likely. Even pig-headed men like them can be cute when they're gathered up like this, don't you think? Oh, king of the Figo. The in-tribe has started. Here we go. Then it's time we got started too. Off you go, Capital. Go, my beloved bird, and from atop see the skies, revel in the foolish actions of mankind. When it came to the Zhao army, there would be two things that would catch them off guard. Is it just me, or are those guys in front of us getting closer? Watch out, they're coming straight for us. The first was archers. The Yotomo army that had been expected to remain defensive in a bid to keep them away from Gil would instead go on the offensive and launch an attack. What? They're coming at us first? No, another one's coming from the left as well. General, stop making a fuss interesting. Why don't you show me then the strength of the mountains? Yo, and they're just going in, decimating the Zhao army. And Tanwa's just watching from the back. The In-Un tribes have begun their Danai. Tanwa-sama, what's happening all of a sudden? Just the Danai? Danai? How are they so strong? Not good. I love how Yotanwa's just like, yeah, it's just a Danai, man. There's nothing taking place here. We're just chilling. This is what they do every day. Just a Danai. Just a Danai. Not good. Send reinforcements. They're going to punch through. A Danai in the language of you plainsfolk would be a feint, I suppose. Oh, for some reason I thought Danai meant dinner. I took Danai as dinner, bro. I really did. Would be a feint, I suppose. All that is no more than a feint? After knocking on the wall and shaking it slightly, you send in the man-eye. Or in other words, the real attack. Yo, and Baggio is right there in the front, and so is Figo. Here we go. And the second surprising thing was, incoming! That the mountain tribes possess a destructive power that greatly exceeded Zhao's imagination. That's cool. All this time you've kept warriors on this caliber hidden? Bring forward the reserves. Hurry! At the same time, the Haishin unit, Kyokai Shin. Except in the matter, Shindono, the air just changed. Shin's forces had also drawn closer to their decisive battleground. Oh, that's it. Let's go. Next page, next chapter. Yo. I just realized what chapter this is. Kingdom chapter 519. Guys, that number means a lot to me, man. Gintama chapter 519 is quite possibly my favorite chapter in all of fiction literature. I love that chapter, man. Gintama 519 and 520. Those two numbers in particular mean so much to me, 519 and 520, man. And I'm about to read Kingdom chapter 519. I'm expecting an awesome sauce of a chapter here, man. I truly am. It's 519. So let's go. Let's go into it. 17 documents, 17 total pages. So this is a little shorter than last chapter. Let's go. Here we go, man. Kingdom 519, man. Roughly 50 li west of Kantan and 75 li north of Gyo lies a vast and expansive plain, occasionally interprised with thick forests and hills that would hinder an army's march. It is whispered over drinks that the name given to this land stems the large battle that took place here in ages past. One that dyed the expanse scarlet with blood. And it is said that history is bound to repeat itself, that another clash of similar bloodshed would take place on these grounds yet again. The Shuk, look at Osen, bro. Osen. His eyes. The Shukai or Scarlet Sea Plains. This arena would be where the southbound Riboku army and the northbound Osen army would clash. The time where men of war shall be bathed scarlet in blood draws close. Chapter 519, the Supreme Commander's Methods. Holy Flagnarts. And look at Riboku, bro. He looks serious. By this point, the two leaders of Chin and Zhao had already arrived at these grounds as part of their advance parties. And you see both of their eyes. You're looking in completely opposite directions. Yeah! I love it when panels do that. The two of them would go on to take in the landscape that lay before them, where they would then conjure up imaginary troops and formations, maneuvering and directing them in their minds, heroically slaying their enemies. Look at this panel! It shows Osen and Riboku, it shows their face, and it shows their eyes, but it's on a different side of their face. Or Riboku, it's right over here, and Osen's right over here, bro. The battle between these two men had already begun. The battle between these two men had begun far before this point. Gyo. They're having trouble. The Liberation forces can't get close to us at all. Damn it all. Keep pushing forward. No matter what, they have to break through these men and rescue Gyo. Rah! And again, these Chin cavalry keep... And especially these planes really allow Ringyiku's cavalry to enlist their true potential. He certainly seems to be putting in more effort than usual, probably since he had nothing to do during Kokuyo. As Gyo comes into view, the Zhao cannot help but have their attention dragged towards the city. Only to be dealt a crippling blow by Ringyoku's revolving flanking raids. It would seem we'll be able to hold out for a while yet just by relying on this one move alone. So trivial. Boss, report from Raito-san on the other side. Right now, he's already engaged those 3,000 Zhao guys and is easily laying the smack down. But two more groups of 2,000 just popped up and are coming in from the left and right. So he wants you to keep Kokuyo's 1,000 cavalry to hit one of them? You heard him, Marin. So much for it being trivial. Are you going to Raito-san's position? It seems there's more fun to be had there. Looks like things are getting heated up here earlier than expected, huh? Fun, he says. Come on, Ogiko. Okay. Let's see. Boss, bad news. Bad news? Looks like another 2,000 Zhao bastards are approaching from the trees to the front left. Not only that, but they're all on a horse too, so they'll be on top of us real soon. Perhaps it is us that have drawn the shortest straw out of the three. Who knows? Take care of the rest, Madden. Send a message to Ringyoko-san. Have him break off and engage the newcomers. Aye. Look at this double pace spread. It's like he just keeps showing them two on opposite sides. Hosen-sama, Riboku-sama. I presume they have arrived. Hosen-sama. Everyone has arrived. Understood. Summon all the commanding officers. Then please me to summon all the commanders. I shall convey to them our upcoming plan that should lead us to victory. It's like they're the same, man. It's like they're the same. What, this deployment? Is it really okay for us to be delayed there of all places? Hang on a sec. Not to mention the Gakukai units also going to be... Understood. MOUTEN! Are you certain, sir? But this is... Riboku-sama. Well then, gentlemen. To your positions. Son, we're ready. We're ready. Zhao Center Army, 60,000 soldiers. Zhao Left Wing, 30,000 soldiers. Zhao Right Wing, 30,000 soldiers, man. 120k right there. Then right here, Chin Center Army, 58,000. Osen Mako Haishin unit. On the right wing, the Gyokuho unit with Ohen and Ako. On the left wing, MOUTEN by himself? To take... Is that Kisui? MOUTEN is gonna take on Bate and Kisui? 30,000 by himself? Yo! Bro, if MOUTEN does that, man, he's gonna be the GOAT. And then Osen and Riboku, they appear to be almost equal, 60,000 and 58,000, for sure. And then you have Ohan 25k against 30k, but MOUTEN with 5k against 30,000? Man. MOUTEN, bro. Whew. Dear me, who'd have thought that the glory of shedding first blood would fall to us? I guess that it's time we got the ball rolling. Let's do this. And he's hype! And that's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the chapter, man. I only wanted to make it a double, bro. I only did, man. I gotta record some other videos, bro. I've only been doing Kingdom, man. I gotta record some Gintama. It's like, how do I stop? One more, man. Let's do this. One more, guys. One more won't hurt, man. One more will not hurt, son. One more. 520. Let's download this thing. Hype, man. Yo, what is MOUTEN about to do, bro? MOUTEN's gonna be by himself, taking on Kisui. Kisui was a beast. Alright. Chapter 520. Let's do this. Man, dude, but these numbers, man. 19 pages. It was going to be a longer chapter. Man, dude, 519 and 520, man. Like I said, those numbers mean a lot to me, man. Those numbers really, really do mean a lot to me. Swirling with tension, a field covered in military might. Chapter 520, battles beginning. Man, look at that. 5K against 30K. If MOUTEN pulls that off, man. Yo. But the son of Mobu has to do it, bro. Yes, dude! African General Osen, seriously, what the heck is up with this positioning? If you're gonna put us in the center, then stick us in the front or at least somewhere to the side. But instead he just shoves us all the way to the back. We can't even see anything all the way back here. And it even looks like we're so scared of Riboku that we're trying to hide from him. And Shin's mad, bro. You know Shin wants to be the center, man. He wants to be up there. He wants to be the star. He wants to be the leader. He wants to lead everybody into victory. It's the kind of man he is. I see, so the reason why the general placed us here is to hide us from the enemy's sight. Which means you should pay attention to our left wing, Kyokai. No matter how you think about it, it's all going to start with the left side first. That's right. If it's talking about our positions, then even more so than our strange placement, it's the left flank that's in a far more concerning situation. You only have 5,000! Report the enemy's right wing is believed to be between 20,000 and 25,000 strong. The center runs steep, making it hard to estimate, but it's at least more than 50,000. More than 50,000? However, they've only placed 5,000 on the left wing. 5,000? The left wing only has 5,000 men? Only 5,000 for the left wing. I had taken this Osen to be a cautious man, but it would seem he's surprisingly daring. Indeed. The battle is yet to be joined, but his machinations have already begun. Osen. It is common practice to begin a battle in such a way that creates a situation advantageous to oneself. And to that effect, the fact that Chin had placed such an alarmingly small amount of men on their left wing was very clearly a taunt to the armies of Sao. Like a message directly from Osen to Riboku to the effect of hurry up and hit my left flank. Faced with this, Riboku was left with two possible choices. He could take Osen's bait and begin the battle by directing a 30,000 strong Kisui army to attack the Chin's left wing, or he could ignore Osen's suspicious taunt and instead begin the battle at a different location. Kane, relay my orders to Kisui in the right wing. As it would turn out Riboku's decision, have all his forces advance. Go forth and wipe out the 5,000 men of Chin's left wing. Moten's gonna get 30,000 and his idiot right in front of him. Would be the former. The footfalls of the 30,000 men under Kisui's command as they began their march forward would mark the commencement of this battle between the Osen and Riboku armies. Urgent news, sir. The roughly 30,000 men of Zao's right wing have mobilized their entire army and are heading straight for our position. Chin left wing, Gakuka unit, 5,000 men. So they really did come at us with everything they have. Then that leaves us with no choice. We're heading out too. What is MOUTEN gonna do out there? He's 25,000 less. It's the same thing as always. I'll catch you later, Gramps. Riku-san. Normally I would be at MOUTEN-sama's side, ready to offer up my own life when their need rises. However, on this occasion, these old bones of mine cannot keep up with the rest of the cavalry, which is why I have entrusted that role to you, understand, Riku-san? I know already. Now can you move aside? Riku-san, despite possessing formidable skills, your diffident attitude and lack of ambition truly drives me up the wall at times. But you're still reliable. That meant to be a compliment? Especially your skill with a spear. Even Ohan would find a worthy challenge in you, Riku-sen. Whoa, yo, this guy's gonna be a beast. I entrust MOUTEN-sama to you. I told you already I've got his back. But you seriously need to stop treating him as the same old young master that needs protecting from danger, adjutant. Even when General Osen charged us to take these ridiculous odds of 30,000 against 5,000, MOUTEN-sama wasn't unnerved at all. I'm sure he's already at the point where he can view the battlefield from the same point of view of all those great generals. Even if you didn't tell me that, I already know. I know that, but please get down if you... Oh, he's imagining MOUTEN as a kid, man. But no matter how much he grows, he'll always be the young master whose well-being will always fret over, man. It's like, it's just like whenever a parent looks at their kids, and you always see them as like that little kid that you grew up with, you know, no matter how old they get. And that's the way that he looks at MOUTEN, man. Man, Kisui, bro. We never even got to see him, go all in, and there was so much hype for him. How far are we gonna go, Lord? We're almost at the halfway mark. The enemy's left wing doesn't seem to have moved from their starting position. Is this Osen guy a dumbass? At this rate, we're gonna push these battle lines right up to his HQ. All troops to halt. We will stop here and observe the enemy for a while. Have EK's 1,000 cavalry proceed forward and scout them out. All troops halt. EK unit maintain pace forwards. In case we saw a word from our lookouts to the front. What happened? Did they finally start moving? No, sir. Of the 5,000 originally part of Chin's left wing, only around half remain. Half? Then that must mean the 25,000 that vanished must be somewhere else right now, yeah? There they are. Where are they coming from the side? Who are those horsemen? The enemy? There's no warning or anything. You already said the enemy. Archers. MOUTEN! MOUTEN took 2,500. Screw 5,000. MOUTEN took 2,500. Is sticking up behind them. MOUTEN! And he's going in. Enemy cavalry have appeared to our right. Our right flank is now under attack. We can see that, you moron. Have the right army immediately face the right and assume formation. Yes, sir. Send out Kokaku's 2,000 cavalry to loop around and strike the enemy from behind. Do not allow even a single one of them to escape. Morton-sama, it's just as you predicted. They've sent out a cavalry unit. They want to hit us from behind. All right, call it off. We're pulling out. Kokaku-sama, the enemy's cavalry start to run for it. Sharp one, aren't you? But now that you've come this far, don't think that you'll be able to outrun our Regan cavalry. We'll ride them down from behind. Morton-sama, enemy cavalry are in pursuit. Let's pick up the pace. Chodo, what the hell are you doing? They're gonna catch you. Shut it. There ain't much that's harder than running away while still staying close enough to keep them on your tail. Huh? He turns around. What? Enemies to our left as well. Welcome to the hunting grounds. This man said, welcome to the hunting grounds. They don't even know where they're coming from anymore. Yo, that was sick. Oh, that's it. He turned around and just said, welcome to the hunting. Yo, that was a sick line, bro. Man, I gotta stop there, man. I've got some more videos I gotta do, bro. Oh, man. I'm so close to catching up. I only have 11 chapters to go. Welcome to the hunting grounds. They have no idea where they're even coming from. Think there ain't much that's harder than running away while still staying close enough to keep them on your tail. And he just turns around and just starts going in. This was so goat, man. Destiny's asking me if I'm still there. I might be here. Maybe not up here, but my body's still here, man. Jeez, yo, man, but those pages and those panels with Osen and Riboku right next to each other, man. Oh, indicating that like they're so similar. But I gotta stop it here, man. You guys have been awesome today. Kingdom greatness, man. We'll be back. Hopefully sometime soon with the rest of the live reactions. I gotta catch up on some videos, man. I really do. If not, man, you guys know me, man. I'd be in the next one for the Kingdom Greatness, but I gotta stop putting the other things on hold, bro. I gotta stop, man. So I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Kingdom Greatness, man. I want to read more, man. I want to read more. And like I say that now, right? I say that I'm not gonna read more. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna record this, and then I'm gonna probably end up recording some Kingdom because that's just the way it works, man.